the police number 2. So we did the... We're just going to kind of hop into it again just to kind of show you the story a little bit. At approximately 1, the source said he knew where we could find the headquarters of the Nectars, a gang of drug trafficking and recently arrived in the town. Anonymous information is Nectars was the department's primary goal, so we immediately went to the address indicated, along with 2 other officers for backup. Okay, so we know how to play, so we're kind of gonna skip this part out of here. Okay, well we kind of know how to play. I haven't done my own mission like this yet, because I didn't really get far. I did the prologue, did like the first 2 days, and then I was like, alright, I'm ready to start my own adventure. Suspect's turn. Okay, so it's good to know that he can't see him there. Okay, then they go out of sight. Then we're gonna move him here and we're gonna slap him. Okay, so he sees him, he doesn't detect anybody. And now we're gonna cuff him.
On the ground. Roger.
Okay, so let's move here.
We have visual.
Perfect, we got visual. Go slap the... Oh, shoot him with a taser.
Roger.
So if I remember, a taser keeps him out for more turns. Pepper spray.
Roger.
Okay, so those are turns. Wow, that's a lot of turns for someone to be out. Prepare to breach. We don't even have that guy in custody yet.
Roger. Get on the ground.
Okay, let's move here.
We have a visual.
Yeah, we do.
Roger.
Bash that door down. Shoot the culprit. Be able to shoot, but he will certainly try to escape. I would always shoot their leg. Can I not pick where I want to shoot? I have to shoot his hand. So I shot him in the arm or hand, whatever. So now he's fleeing.
Roger.
Okay, so that guy has a sneaky way to be in there.
Roger. Roger.
And they all go pouring in. little bit of a gunfight. And if you saw that, there was like 4 dead bodies at one of the windows that we breached, the silent one. November 20th.
Today, I wasn't so lucky. I mean, it wasn't just a regular funeral, was it? All Sharpwood showed up. Can you imagine? I had a teacher, Mrs. Dawson. I haven't seen her since the 3rd grade. Figured she'd moved or died. I mean, it's not easy to lose track of someone in this town, right? And today, I'm looking at her in the crowd, all alive and healthy. Imagine, right? And the crowd was huge. It wasn't even a crowd, more like a whole river of people. I mean, you look at all of them and you can't even see the end. All the roads were blocked. Just thinking. It's weird. There's this dead guy who's making it so an alive guy can't get his groceries on time, right? I mean, I just wanted to say, I really respect Sheriff Wells. He died a hero, right? Ask anyone. Everybody says he's a hero. But I'm just saying, I got a job to do. I don't want to lose it. Nobody wants to lose a job because it's not easy to find a new job in Sharpwood, right? So,
The money's right there in front of your nose. Don't bother with the change.
Mr. Nash, thank you. I just wanted to say that you don't need to call Mr. Summers. I mean, he'll be yelling at me either way. I deserve it, right? I'm just... Oh, by the way, those cigars you asked about? Caesars, right? Mr. Summers said we normally don't have them in stock, but we can order them. Maybe it'll take a couple of weeks or so, but what's a couple of weeks when it's a quality product, right? I remember one day I was looking...
Forget it. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Oh, I hope. I mean, I hope that you won't be leaving too soon. You're like our best customer, or at least one of our best customers, am I right? I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of folks are leaving. Even Pale Charlie left, and he's even older than you. He's 90 or something, maybe even 100. I mean, I'm sure you'll find yourself a decent job, right? I mean, have a good day, Mr. Nash.
Jesus, that's like finding a kid in like a teenager being like, hey, can you go deliver this? This is the police. Oh.
Hey, Lily. So we're getting rid of this thing tomorrow?
What? We do what?
That drawing thing in the hall. We're taking it down tomorrow? I already called Uncle Dimitri. He'll cart it off for us. Might even get a couple of bucks for
Whoa.
it.
First, it's not a drawing. It's a tapestry, okay? A beautiful work of art. You didn't notice, did you? Second, it's hanging there for a reason. And third, and most important,
Oh, you mean that drawing in the hall? Great. I'll get a hanger tomorrow so we can put the TV up there. And maybe a VCR, too. What do you think?
Jesse, we are not taking down the tapestry.
TV? That's not a bad idea. Sure, but I was thinking, well, I thought we could put a snack machine here. I'm tired of having to drive 20 minutes over to Bad Ears gas station for smoked cheese in the middle of work. Like I've got nothing better to do, right? As if
You see how much space that giant thing takes up? Pinball machine. Speaking of which, my son moved in with his wife and dairy, so we've got an extra VCR. Only thing is, he took all his videotapes with him, so we can't...
Oh, no, tapes are no problem. I've got lots of tapes. Plus, if we tell the guys that everyone's bringing in a couple of movies, then we...
Look, I just need you to...
Hey, what kind of movies you got? All sorts. Bloody Shirt 2, Bloody Shirt 3, Bloody Shirt 4, Hard-Boiled Women, Demons on Fifth Avenue.
And you've got that movie where this pilot is flying around the Earth, but he's running out of fuel over the ocean, so he makes a deal with Satan, and Satan sends him to fight an army of skeletons, and the skeleton general, you can't fuck with him.
Yeah, that's The Wind Blows into Hell. One of my favorites. Goes without saying, that's every man's favorite movie. Am I right or am I right? When I saw him at the end, when the girl throws the sword into the fire, my heart jumped out of my chest. Betty almost needed to call the ambulance. I swear to God.
You need to take better care of yourself, old man.
I've also got this movie. It's actually a cartoon, but it's for adults, you know. This guy gets the ability to undress people with his mind. So he goes into work, and he works in a bank, and his boss is a real bitch. But the bitch has some great boobs, and she calls him over to her.
Tomorrow. We'll just discuss it tomorrow.
And she says there's some problem with this quarterly report. Some kind of paper got filed in wrong, and he asked, like you should...
What the hell, Gail? Sit down and get ready to type. We agreed.
Lily, we'll finish that damn letter of yours tomorrow. And if we're lucky, we'll even...
Gail, take off your stupid hat and get back to your desk. I'm the sheriff and you'll do what I say. I'm the sheriff.
Lily, you do know you don't have to be such a bitch, right? Bad Ears gas station closes in half an hour, so if we don't finish this stupid letter in the next 10 minutes, I'll be out of smokes until the morning. And if that happens, I'll be coming into work in a bad mood tomorrow. And if I come into work in a bad mood,
Just shut up and type.
Okay. I'm ready. And for God's sake, let's stop taking half an hour on every sentence, okay?
First, read what you've got so far.
Of course, we won't be able to pay you serious money. It's like we won't be able to pay you anything at all. But I hope that you feel the same as me, that the safety of our native town of Sharpwood is a question of duty and honor, and not of material gain.
No, not just the last sentence. Read everything from the beginning.
Lily, come on,
Read it from the top.
Dear Captain Carter, I imagine you've already heard the sad news that has prompted me to write you. I'll be frank. This letter you're holding is a plea for help. The police department of Sharpwood was deprived.
That's enough. I can't take it anymore. We'll just pick up where we left off. Do you think Captain Carter will even read this?
Lily, let's just finish it. And then...
They got him. The guy from the flower shop, remember? He's one of the neckties. We're sure this time.
Where are they taking him? Are they bringing him here?
They already did. He's here.
Did he have the goods on him? Has he said anything? What does he know?
Well, you want to find out, or you're just going to sit there?
What happened to him?
Well, as far as I understand, he had a hard time getting into the car.
Right. Didn't like getting out of the car either. And he really didn't like the stairs. And when we handcuffed him, wow, that was no fun at all. And then when he sat down on a chair, he accidentally...
Cut the shit, Charlie.
What? The sheriff asked a direct question, and I'm trying...
Get out! All of you!
Lily, I think it'd be best if you just...
What's the problem, Gail? Isn't it best if the sheriff interrogates important suspects? Isn't it great when the commander takes a personal interest in the work? Don't you think?
Okay, guys, you hear that? Let's get out of here.
So it seems like her police department is not taking her serious. I haven't watched any of these, I just skip them. Oh, I thought there was more. Wally Melton. You and your friends lured Sharpwood Sheriff into an ambush and killed him like a bunch of cowards. Yeah, that's right. You and your necktie gang. You can't even imagine how hard we're coming down on you. Oh, can you even imagine how hard we're coming down on you? I know it was somebody in your gang that murdered Sheriff Wells. Just tell me who pulled the trigger, and maybe I'll let you go. You're from around here, right? I'm sure you heard of Sheriff Wells got killed. So what do you know about it? No, we're not going to be too rash about it. We're going to be nice and settle about it. You're from around here, right? I'm sure you heard of Sheriff Wells got killed. So what do you know about it? No, I'm not from around here. And this is the first time I'm hearing about this sheriff of yours. First time I've seen you too. What are you, some kind of secretary? Whew. As I understand, you never keep drugs at your base. No. Where do you keep them? You never keep drugs at your base. Why is that? Okay, let's talk about something else. The drugs. Where do you keep them? Where do you keep them? I think it said, I don't even know. I didn't let me read it. I pressed X too quick.
You could at least hide the suitcase.
What? Oh, this? It's just...
Charlie, shut your trap and get ready to question the suspect.
So it seems like this Gale character is kind of taking charge.
I just want
You
to...
do understand, Gale, that this will soon be over. All of this. You understand that, right?
I know, Lily. I know.
I need to finish writing that letter to Captain Carter.
There's a knock on the door. Sheriff's Department. Oh, this is the old guy again. That bought like those bottles and stuff.
Hello, my name is Bogdan. Are you satisfied with your water supply system? I bet you're not. I'm here to solve your problem. The toilet outside in the cold, is it? Especially at our age. You go once, you go twice, and by then you've already frozen your butt off. And it's lucky it's the only thing you've frozen off. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
Look, listen, this isn't my house. I'm just renting it.
All the better. So the homeowner will pay for everything, while you will enjoy the new toilet in warmth and comfort.
Are you selling toilets? You sell toilets at night?
Don't be silly. We'll replace your whole water system. A new toilet in the house is, well, it's the cherry on the cake. You're right. I'm here a little after hours. Well, you see, our farm is just taking its first steps in this business, so I can only visit my customers after I'm done with my day job. But a toilet inside your house is doubly good at night, right? Do understand your needs, sir. I myself had to run to the toilet outside for 20 years, every night. But when I finally got a toilet inside my house,
Please, go. Just go. I want you to leave.
I know what you're thinking. You think that in such a small house there's simply no room for a toilet. But I assure you, if you just allow me to come in for a moment...
Leave right now. I'm asking you to leave.
I just want to save both of us some time, that's all. I know that you'll change your mind. The next time you need to go in the middle of the night, you'll remember me and think, damn, that guy was right. A toilet in the house is what every adult man needs. So, why don't
I've
we...
asked you to leave. You need to leave. Now. Leave.
All right. But I bet you won't last a week before you change your mind. I'm telling you right now, you won't last a week.
Who the fuck sells toilets in the middle of the night? That is the sketchiest thing I heard. There is something really off about that guy. There is no way. I also tried to press R2 or R1 during that to see if I could shoot him. No, you can't. It's just a pure cutscene. Seems like we're not doing very well and we're on edge. Then again, he also had a bunch of that shipment come in from that young kid. Dear Dylan, Oliver, and Edgar, I'd give anything to be sitting with you on the porch of our old house, smoking a cigar, talking and passing the day. I know you have a lot of questions for me, a lot of unpleasant questions. It's not hard to hear them in my head, but it won't be so easy to find the right answer. Is it true what they're saying about you? Okay, so this one, I literally didn't read any of them. I just kept pressing X last time because I didn't want to spoil any of these. My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. I'm just sorry it took me that long. My crime was trusted. No, the first one's good. I'll read it in my head first, and the one I choose I'll read out loud. Why did you flee from Freiburg? It's not that I ran away. I just needed time to regroup so I could go back and clear my name. Sometimes retreat is the only way to victory. What the fuck is this piano right now? It's so loud. Why did Mom really leave? What? Why did Mom really leave? Because she decided she wanted to fuck some 30-year-old. Sally, your grandmother. Sally, your grandmother, once told me that I'm too old, that I don't have the energy. And that's why Laura left. I didn't really understand what she meant at the time, but now it seems to me she hit the nail on the head. Did you have an affair on the side too? Okay, so a little spelling, or not a spelling error, just, well, I guess a spelling. I wouldn't say that. For one thing, your mother, it's supposed to say your mother, had already left. And it's strange to call a relationship between two people an affair if they only talked on the phone and never met. Why did you get in bed with the mafia? Holy shit. I like this one. I got in with them because the mafia can't be defeated, only controlled. And looking at how well I controlled crime in Freiburg, I'd say I managed things pretty well. Did you kill people? Oh, jeez. But I'm no killer. I'm gonna go with the bottom one. I didn't kill anyone with my own two hands, but I gave orders that led to some deaths. Sometimes these were bad people, sometimes not so much. It's up to you whether you think that makes me a killer. How is your health? I hope it's just like shit. I feel good despite parting with your mother. I definitely like the bottom one. The top one is awful. I'm not complaining, but I'm lonely. I'm afraid I'm not going to make any new friends. Except another funeral. Why didn't you just retire? No. No, okay, definitely not. I catch criminals. That's all I know. It's all I'm good at. I didn't retire because I loved my job, and I wasn't too old to keep doing it. What are you afraid of? Spiders. Let it be spiders. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't even need to finish reading that top one. Shit. I'm afraid that I won't have a chance to clear my name, or even explain myself, before the law, before Freeburg, and mostly importantly, before you. You deserve an explanation, the most. That's why I'm writing this letter. What are you planning to do next? I've changed a lot. Oh, sorry. This is actually a good one. I'm gonna go with the top one. I've changed a lot, though predictably is still not among my vices. I know I have to do something. The only question is how far I'll have to go. What am I doing?
Ha! We could hardly shut the guy up. He wasn't so tough. I didn't even get to the Phase 3. Phase 3 is where
We don't have a lot of time. They're moving their headquarters, but we should be able to nab most of them if we hurry. It's north of here, the old summer camp. But they never keep the goods at their headquarters. They always use a different place, usually an isolated house on the outskirts. Most of the time these places have random tenants who don't even suspect that there's anything hidden under their floorboards. That way, the drugs can never be linked back to the neckties or the neckties to the drugs. You remember that little tavern called Forsetti? We went drinking there after graduation and broke that big mirror. Mr. Blaine's converted it into a house, and now he rents it out for almost nothing. 2 weeks ago, an old man moved in, and under his floorboards, there's 27 kilograms of heroin.
I'm starting to think that guy is leading us around by the nose. I bet there's 4 or 5 armed guards at the house. But you said it's a small place, right? Well, I bet there's 2 at least. I don't believe they just left the stuff under some old man's floorboards. Even if there is an old man living there, I bet he's in on it. Hey, maybe old man is just a nickname. What do you think? I bet he's a right cutthroat, hunkered down there, ready to ambush us. Maybe he already...
Well, you and Corey, go check it out. Take 2 cars in case it's not just an old man living in the house. Whoever you find there, bring them in. And don't forget about the heroin. Rest of you will come with me to storm their headquarters. Sound good to you, Lily?
Realized I was still on mute. So you need a certain amount of points to do a mission. This one was 600. Don't do it. Oh no, man. Just go. Oh shit.
No. Look at this.
I hate Charlie.
No, well, just look, Corey. You couldn't find anyone better to watch the goods? Oh, they just didn't bother. Or are we missing something? What do you think, Corey? Think we're missing something? Huh? Is there some kind of special meaning to the fact that we've got drunk, dirty grandpa here sitting in the shack watching the goods? Maybe we need to crack the code here, huh?
Well, any ideas where they hid the powder?
How about you look around while I interrogate the suspect, huh?
Man, Charlie is a real piece of shit cop. Like, oh fuck, what?
What's your name, old man?
I thought he was gonna put me in cuffs.
Boyd.
What did you say, old man? You need to answer nice and clear when a police officer speaks to you.
My name is Nash. Warren Nash.
I'll tell you something, Warren Nash. 15 years on the force. I've seen all sorts of dirty shits. This town isn't exactly upscale, in case you haven't noticed. I've caught thieves, caught rapists, murderers, and drug traffickers. All part of the job, you know? I'm doing my job. Nice and easy, like a professional. But here you are. This filth. You don't make it easy to be easy. Filth like you drives me up the wall. With scum like you, I just can't keep up the cold-blooded professional attitude. I just can't. You know why, Warren? Because... Oh, I'm sorry, Warren. I'll be just a second, all right?
Shit, Charlie, what the hell? Do you want
Corey, just look for the fucking drugs while I'm busy with the fucking suspect, okay? So, Warren, filthy things like you drive me nuts. 'Cause you think that we'll never catch up with you. You think the police can't do anything. You think we just rescue cats from trees and help old ladies carry their bags up to the porch. You believe, you really believe that we'll never get to you. So you don't even have to try. You taking good care of the goods here, Warren? You ready for us here, Warren? Just waiting in ambush, Warren? You did fucking nothing, Warren! Fucking nothing! Because you thought we'd never come. But here I am, Warren. Here I am! What are you gonna do now, Warren? What's the big plan, Warren?
Hey, I think I found something.
You hear that, Warren? He found something. Next time, hide it better.
Well, this looks like 27 keys of heroin to you?
I would say there's somewhere between 26 and 28 keys.
Well, that sounds like 27, right?
Yep, looks like 27. So what are we thinking here? You load it up in the car and I'll pack up the old man. And any of this other junk we might need.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I really need to talk to the sheriff as soon as possible.
I'm Sheriff Reed. You can talk all you like, but if I were you, I'd wait for my lawyer, Mr. Nash.
I don't, you said you're the sheriff?
That's what I said.
No, are you Sharpwood, Sheriff?
I'm the sheriff.
Do you have the authority to...
Look, I'm wearing a shiny star on my chest. I'm sitting here in the middle of the night, and even though I'm exhausted, I'm poring over murder files that no one else wants to bother with. So yeah, I'm the sheriff. I may not be used to all this, and I'm not sure I ever will be, but I don't have another sheriff for you, Mr. Nash. You might as well accept it.
Listen, Sheriff. Sheriff Reed, right? Great, Sheriff Reed. I need to talk to the sheriff, and you're the sheriff, so it's even better. I mean, older sheriffs sometimes... Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that. I just want to say that there's been a mistake. And I want to help you out here because there
was a huge batch of cocaine hiding in your house. You want me to believe you didn't know anything about it?
I rent that house. Only lived there a couple of weeks, and you know all that, right? It's easy to check, huh? Yeah, it's but that's not important. It's not that I'm trying. Listen, Sheriff Reed, you have to listen to me very carefully. I'm a policeman, just like you know?
Oh, so you must be undercover. Is that it, Mr. Nash?
No, it's much more complicated than that. My name isn't Warren Nash.
Yeah, I already knew that. Your fake documents are so bad they practically fell apart in my hands.
If you let me explain, would you like to see my real document, Sheriff? Look, that humidor, you see it?
What?
That little box, the little wooden box on the table, see? Looks like a jewelry box?
It's locked. We'll crack it open in the morning.
Wouldn't you rather open it now? Please, Sheriff Reed, let's open it now, and I'll try to explain everything. I'm in a very difficult situation, and I'm asking you to listen to me. Just open the box, and you'll find my passport in there, my real passport. My name's Jack Boyd. The documents that say I'm Warren Nash, I bought them for $90 at the rail station. Please, just open the box, and I'll explain everything, please.
You say you were a cop, huh?
Yes. I was a cop. I was the chief of police, just like you. Look, it's a very long and complicated story, but I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding. And the fact that I've gone into hiding here, the fact that I'm here at all, it's an injustice that I want to correct. And I'm asking you to help me.
Take the key.
Sheriff Reed, let's talk. I'm begging you. Sheriff Reed, let me...
Do you even know what you've been accused of, Mr. Boyd?
Let's just say I don't know if you know what happened in Freeburg last winter, but it had nothing to do with the law or justice. I was used.
You do understand that I have to report you to the feds, right, Mr. Boyd?
Sheriff Reed, if you do this, you just continue this. I believe that cops should help each other, so I just want to say You seem like the kind of person
We've
who...
known each other for 5 minutes, Mr. Boyd. I doubt very much that I've made any impression on you at all. Whatever you've got yourself mixed up in, I hope that you find justice. If that's really what you want. But for now, all I know is this. You're a criminal, and they're looking for you.
Your folder. Your folder. That's a case file. Can I see it?
Excuse me?
I worked as a detective for years. Even when I was chief, I did half of my detective's work. If you're having trouble with the case, I'm sure I can help. Cops should help each other. My exact words, right?
You think that I'm...
Listen, Sheriff Reed, what do you have to lose? You're the head of this police department. You've got to think rationally. I'm not trying to teach you how to do your work. I'm just for a minute, forget about all that, this whole awkward situation, okay? Right? You have an unsolved murder, and there's someone standing right in front of you who's offering to help. Maybe I'm an imposter, and I can't actually do anything. Maybe I'll even turn out to be a lunatic, scatter the file around the cell and dance around like a wild monkey. But maybe, just maybe, I really am an experienced cop who can help you find your killer. Don't you want that? Don't you want to give me a chance since you've got nothing to lose? Don't you want a real criminal in prison, not some sorry victim of circumstance like me? That's police work. Catching the real criminals, right?
I guess I'm going crazy.
I had 2 burgers during that whole cutscene and an iced tea. Okay, so this is how this works. So what I know so far, I've only done this one. You get these little clue notes, and like testimony kind of things. So Ruth Finnegan, victim's wife. I was at the neighborhood to borrow some salt, and I heard on the TV that there's some crazy maniac starting killing in Ripton. The journalist nicknamed him the Wrestler because he wears a wrestling mask. I usually don't pay attention to the news, but this time I remember because as I was leaving, I noticed a Latino man in the streets with a big sports bag, and he was just taking off a mask. I got home, and there was blood everywhere, and Bob is nowhere to be found. You think that maniac came all the way out here from Ripton? Wow. That evening, so this is from her neighbor. Katerina, her neighbor. That evening, Ruth came over to borrow some salt. It's funny. She works at the grocery store, but she's always missing something. She sat at my place for a while, and then said that she was going back to make dinner for Bob. I don't know how she puts up with him. He's a typical man. He always walked around in a stupid t-shirt, spent the whole day staring at the TV and yelling for Ruth to bring him another Frosty. I went to visit often enough, and it was always the same thing. Recently, Ruth decided to try being vegetarian. She read into the magazine that it'll make you live an extra 10 years. Plus, you get to lose a few pounds. So, she started cooking without meat, beginning with vegetable soup. Thought she'd surprise Bob, but when he came home from work, he was yelling, "What the fuck is this? Without the meat?" I lived next door and I could hear everything. They almost got into a fight. This is now... Wait. This is from the victim's bathroom. So this is a little note, I'm going to guess, from the police that we kind of wrote. The bathroom is covered in blood. It looks like this is where the victim's corpse was butchered. Okay, so this is like a little note, like a little investigation note. Store counter, another note. The victim's body parts were neatly laid out on the counter, as if it were a display set for all to see. There's a crumpled garbage bag under the counter with traces of blood inside. The victim's throat was cut in one single confident motion. Death came almost instantly. There are no signs of a struggle on the body. The corpse was dismembered after death. So we have our two suspects. We have the wrestling mask guy and obviously the wife. So we have to put stuff together. So a man in a wrestling mask watches Bob through the window, approaches Bob Finnegan with a hacksaw. Bob cuts Finnegan's throat. He cuts him up in the bathtub, brings him to the store, and man in wrestling masks watches TV. So, she's saying it's him. But if we look in the picture here, it's one swift motion, she said, a clean, one clean cut. That thing is a hacksaw. And second, how does he have access to the store? That is another good question. And in this case, she's just got a knife, which is a clean cut. So what happened, if we're going to mix it in with the neighbors, so the first frame is definitely this. Can you switch frames? Oh, you have to use all the clues in the same frame, kids. So that's what I'm learning too. So he made vegetables. She made vegetable soup. And then what happened was... Did he die with a beer bottle? Yes. So Ruth brings a beer bottle. Then Ruth grabs a... Wait, hold on. That's not right, though. But he has a beer bottle in his hand right here. Wow, she has a knife. So maybe she does bring a beer bottle. Then she stabs the fuck out of him. No, she comes behind him with a knife and stabs him. Then that shit. And then... Oh. Okay, so let's skip the beer bottle. Okay, so that all makes sense. Bob Finnegan's wife, she killed her husband to escape her unhappy marriage. The last straw was his criticism of her soup. Ruth decided to kill her husband and make it look as though the maniac known as the wrestler did it. Do you really want to press charges for this subject? For this suspect? Yes. So that's how you do those kind of cases.
Lily, are you there? Lily?
Lily here. Come in.
Can you grab the box of flashbang grenades and get over here? There's no time to lose. Lily?
Copy. I'm on my way.
So Lily, we do like Lily. Gale, on the other hand, I feel like he has...
So?
Decent...
I'm not seeing anything.
Lily, it's time.
Yes, just let me look at the plan.
Lily, we've got everything covered.
Gale, I need to take a look at the plan. Gale, the plan?
Lily, do you want to look at the plan or do you want to change the plan?
I need to see the plan before I decide whether I need to change it. Gale?
Gale's also a piece of shit. I'm also getting that vibe that because she is a woman and she is in charge, that the guys are like, oh, no, we don't have to listen to her. Necktie base assault. So we can assign cops. So let's remove everybody. I haven't tried this last time. I want to remove everybody. So outside area. Gale wants to put a quick cop around the outside of the car wash, so blah blah, he can stop this thing. So we can look at their stuff here and see who would be the, okay, well definitely Hodges for outside area. Main entrance. Gale knows that no assault is complete without a well-trained gunman. So 2. And Greenberg has, hey wait. Yeah, Greenberg has nothing. So we're going to put, yeah, this guy has the only shooting on the team. Assault leader. Gale will lead the assault. Oh, so this is Greenberg is Gale. Okay, I thought he kind of looked like Gale, but yeah. He wants to capture as many neckties as he can, alive if possible. Okay, so what's this B here? Assign your cops for the assault. Carefully consider your intel and select the cops for their ideal position. Well, let's do the same thing. Gale is confident that a clever cop could outwit the side door of the workshop and sneak inside. So we want somebody with sneak or intelligence. So this guy would be the best. He would be the best for this. Gale has assigned an agile cop with a stun grenade to storm the workshop. So we want something that's fast. Wait, how fast is this guy again? Okay, so he would go there. I guess you are next up, and then you would be there. Okay, let's proceed with the plan.
Yes, let's get him over here. Someone needs to go get Kanan. Does anyone know Kanan lives? Jesse, grab that blue bag over there. Bring it over here. I'll call him. Bring me that bag. I'll call Kanan. The bag, Jesse.
Jesus, Jesse, we don't have time for that.
Who is
Bring
this?
me that bag.
No, come on.
Lily, put pressure here. Press there and don't let him. Make it? You think he'll make it?
We need to put something under his head.
He's dead, Lily. Lily, he's dead.
Who is it?
Gale's dead.
Oh, God.
Now you can call Kanayan.
That is crazy. So how did the assault go is my question. Gale got shot, but everybody else seemed fine.
What was his name? I mean the deceased officer. What's his name?
Gale Greenberg.
Were you close?
No,
Oh,
but
just...
no. We went to school together.
Oh.
Sheriff Reed,
Sheriff Reed. Ha! Sheriff Reed. If my dad could hear you say that, he'd died of laughter. He'd laugh like a madman, choke on his favorite meatballs even. Sheriff Reed. Call me Lily. My aunt lived in Freeburg. She sold flowers. Had her own store, a little shop. My mother and I used to visit during the summer. You have warm summers there. Warmer than here.
Anywhere's warmer than here.
So, what happened in Freeburg? Mr. Boyd?
That's a very... I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lily. I begged you for a chance to tell you everything, and now I don't know where to start.
You were slandered?
You could say that.
So you aren't guilty of anything?
I'm plenty guilty, but not what I've been accused of. I was just a fool. A blind fool.
You're right, Mr. Boyd.
I'm sorry?
The sheriff's job is to think rationally. I figured I might be a shit cop, but at least I can think rationally. Now I'm not so sure.
Lily, listen to me. You aren't guilty of anything. I've been a police chief going on 13 years, and I can't say that I never... Let's just say it's a difficult job. It gets complicated. And to put you in this position, it was, I just want to say
Don't
that...
be shy, Mr. Boyd. I don't make much of a sheriff. Is that what you wanted to say? Because I completely agree with you.
Lily, listen to me. I'm a policeman. Whatever position I'm in now, whatever this is, whatever my official status, I'm still a policeman. I'm a policeman and I know how to do this job, and I will help you. Cops should help each other. Isn't that what we were talking about earlier? Don't you agree with me?
That bitch is ready to shoot us.
What was it you said, Mr. Boyd? Maybe you're an imposter, maybe you're crazy, but maybe you... honestly, I don't even know if I...
Lily, why are you pointing that gun at me?
Honestly, I got a little nervous there. I was like, is she gonna shoot him? By accident?
Can I get out of this cage? Lily?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes, you can get out of the cage.
You want me to... Well, I guess I'm asking. You want me to get to work? What is it you want me to do exactly?
You can get some sleep in the break room. It's over there to the left, the dark green door. I'll still be here in the morning, and in the morning we... Well, we'll figure this out. Tomorrow you can gather up your things, Mr. Boyd.
Yes, I just... this letter, I'd like to send it as soon as possible. This, it's for my children. It's important.
I can mail it for you. I don't mind. I've got a letter to mail myself.
Lily, I wanted
What?
to...
You want to know if I'm going to call the feds? No, I won't call the feds. Do I realize that means I'm breaking the law? Yeah, I know. Do I understand that you could make a run for it at any time? Yeah, I know that too.
Damn.
I'll see you in the morning.
November 22nd.
Any other questions?
So how long you been working undercover?
Since February.
So you like...
Management of the department. Some of you will now be his subordinates. Bad news, Cliff. I'm still the sheriff. Well, if you understand everything and there's no more questions, then let's...
Wait, I have a question. When are we going to take that thing down?
I meant questions for Mr. Nash.
Then I have a question for Mr. Nash. Mr. Nash, when are we going to take that thing down?
When are we taking that thing down?
We're not taking it down.
Sorry, bud. Looks like it's staying up.
That's enough. Everybody back to work.
What is so wrong with the painting?
It was Sheriff Wells who hung that tapestry here. He said he made me his first deputy because I was the only one who understood what it says.
Well, now there's two of us.
All right. So, this Guildenstern didn't come to work today. Well, that's not good, Guildenstern. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Yeah, go back to Lily then? What is that? Are you sure you want to get rid of this cop permanently? After today's shift, he'll be Lily's problem, but you won't be getting a free substitute. Well, why would I want a drunken cop? He can't drive, he can't do anything. If you're scheduled today and you drink, yeah, I'm gonna fire you. Has lost all respect for you. What? Mr. Nash, I'm so glad to be on your team. Finally, we can get down to some proper police work under the leadership of a real man. I'm ready to give it 100%. But there's one thing. I need to go with the guys from the funk band to Ripton to get to a guitar specialist so we can set up for my instruments, right? We're getting ready to perform a concert at our cousin's, and we can't cancel it. You understand? So I'll go quickly today, and tomorrow I'll be the first one through the door. So today's shift, we are down to, well, that officer, we're down to 5 officers. Oh, just kidding. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 officers on duty today. Okay, so I'm just always going to auto-assign, because I'm pretty sure it just does whatever's best for the team. Okay, so there's going to be little things that pop up like this. A drunken worker parked his truck sideways, blocking in several cars. When the owner of the other cars asked him to move, the man climbed onto the roof of his truck and ordered the dogs beneath him to shut their yaps. So for this, I think we want someone with negotiation, which she would be great at. And we're never gonna send anybody in alone. So she can go with him. Or he can go with her. So now we have 2 cops. Why is he still in here? This guy should be gone. A worker is standing on top of the roof of his truck, pissing on anyone who approaches. Drive into the truck with the patrol car. No, because then that would do damage, and also potentially hurt or kill him. Shoot the drunken worker with a taser. Also, he can fall from a high place, hit his head, and be severely hurt or dead. Hey mister, there's a fire over here. We need your help. The drunken worker hurries to the rescue, jumping from the roof of the truck without even fastening his pants back on. And the ground, he was greeted by a cop who easily placed him under arrest. What an idiot. Okay, so this is like our upgrading system here. We're gonna put her we'll put her with strength. We'll put him with intelligence. funeral home. A girl entered a vault, stole an urn filled with ashes, and is trying to escape. Again, this is a really good negotiating one. Here, I want to bring one of my bottom people with someone who is very decently good with negotiating. How are you? Oh, you insanely good with negotiating. Nash, we talked about it and decided that we're not going anywhere. We'd rather just play cards. What? Are you stupid? If I send her with this guy. I almost fired her, but she has really good stats. Convince the girl to try and reach an understanding with the deceased parents. Grab the girl by her foot. Okay. Run out of the funeral home and intercept the girl on the street. I think the convincing one, because we have her, who is really good at like negotiating. You're right. We must transform hatred into love. Otherwise, what is there to live for? The girl then surrenders to the police. The urn return intact to its proper shelf. Let's do. Wow, as if she said that. You're on the hot seat right now. So him. Let's get him an intelligence as well. Just kind of raise that stat up. There's a 573 in progress. Beltway. A man in a police uniform is standing at the entrance to the city, slowing everyone down and demanding money. That is absolutely terrible. I think intelligence would be good for this one as well. But negotiation or strength would also be nice. We're going to put him on. Oh, wow, you got really good strength. And you know what? We'll put her on. What is square? Affairs? A man in a police uniform is standing on the side of the road, counting some money. Turn on the siren, order him to surrender. Hi there, colleague. Are you going to share your earnings? It's awful. Order him to surrender is probably the best thing. We're going to get this guy to do it.
573 complete.
Man in uniform obeys the cop and surrenders. It turns out that his deceased mother-in-law, who worked as a cleaner at a police station, helped him get the uniform. Pierce Rosenkrantz. Let's just go strength. We'll get her to do negotiating. And that would be the end of the day. So we got 15. So this is where we get to hire our new, I guess, employees. Why would I go with this guy over this guy? Oh, I guess he has the taser and the thing. Then we gotta save on some bottle caps here. Why does this guy start with, like, drained energy? Honestly, this guy has really good strength, too. And I am down a cop. Well, I think he should be gone. Okay, I thought I would ask you how to do stuff. but I guess it doesn't ask you, like, hey, this guy's tomorrow's shift, so we're gonna get everybody on tomorrow's. I'm not gonna work every day. I am so close to just, you get this one day off, and then, I'm not gonna work every day as well. I'm not gonna, dude, the two fucking girls are driving me nuts. I actually don't need every single buddy working today if they're gonna be like that. She could take the day off. I think I'm actually good with 9. So yeah, if people are actually going to complain about not being able to come into today, then that's rough. Okay, I haven't seen any of this. This is all now new to me.
Did I miss something?
No, I just want to move into the office where you were working yesterday.
So you're moving into a smaller office?
I'm moving where I'm more comfortable. That's the office I used to share with Gail. It's probably too big for me, but it'll be just right for you.
Can I help?
No, I don't like people pawing my stuff. You could get a bite to eat. I'll be finished in like 20 minutes. I can handle this. At least I can handle this.
Okay, then I'll go down to the dining hall then. Call me if you need me.
Ah, Mr. Nash. Glad we have a chance to get acquainted again. This time under better circumstances, huh? You really must forgive me, Mr. Nash, for being so rude to you. It was rude of me to arrest you. You gotta admit, you don't really look like an undercover cop. Am I right, guys? But I didn't hit you too hard. I tried to be delicate with elderly gentlemen. I'm not some kind of monster. I didn't mean to offend anyone. You really shouldn't be offended. We're all grown-ups here. Why be offended? Why are you offended, Mr. Nash? I gotta say, I expect more from a senior police officer. Well, I don't know, more professionalism, you know? You seem like the kind of guy who sits behind a desk doing paperwork. Am I right, Mr. Nash?
Punch him in the face.
The bathroom?
Weren't you gonna drink your coffee, Mr. Nash? You're not incontinent, are you? Mr. Nash, do you have a problem? Is it an age thing, or did I just hit you too hard in the kidneys? If that's the problem, then I apologize, Mr. Nash. I tried not to hit any vital organs. Ah!
Oh, it's the map. It sounds like there's water running through my telephone wire. It's very strange. I better stay home and deal with this right. No. Mr. Nash, yesterday I had a great trip to Ripton. Thanks for letting me go. The car specialist is a real master. Now our axes are roaring like true stadium masters. Unfortunately, our drummer Lenny lost his sticks during the road trip. These are special sticks carved from Grinsburg black oak. He made himself. Can you imagine? Anyways, we need to go into the woods, find the right kind of oak, cut it down, cut it through the sticks, and Lenny can throw them off the stage and not be all cheap about it. So you'll have to manage without me for now, but tomorrow I'll work a double shift, I promise. So he said he was going to be the first one in today. Everybody's just kind of like shit today, I'm going to be honest. This guy said his phone isn't working. Like, fix it on your time off. Okay, so here we go. Big day. Some people are tired, but we got our new officer here.
520 in progress.
Bank of Sharpwood. An elderly man wants to take a loan out to kill his wife. I'm sorry, am I not reading that right? An elderly man wants to take a loan out to kill his wife. What the fuck? For 40 years of marriage, she's been doing nothing but boring. But you don't even care. You give loans to bloodsuckers all day. He continues arguing with the bank clerk, and when the elderly man was finally denied credit, he made a scene and lowered his pants to teach a lesson to the corrupted bank system. So definitely some strength we're gonna need. And negotiating. Get your ass in there. Actually, one of you guys got good strength? You do. Send those two boys in. Oh, what happened? The old man in his trousers down is up on the table, squatting and growling. I was refused a loan as a regular customer, so I'm ready to make a special deposit. Here it comes. Just a second. Grandpa, put your saggy ass back in your pants, or it's gonna get kicked. Your saggy ass back in your pants. I see. Restrain the old man. Sneak up on the old man. No, sneaking up is not. That's how you startle somebody and thing. Honestly, restraining him is the best thing to do. And we're gonna need strength. So, best guy for this is this. Yeah, because we're not gonna revert to violence. The cop grabs the pantless old man and arrests him. Good work. Let's put you on some strength. Let's get you, I would get you full strength, but what would be the second best thing? Let's go negotiating. Getting another call.
538 in progress.
Okay. Oh. Lock Mustard. Mr. Nash, out back behind the station, one of the snowdrifts started melting, and the legs of some half-decayed corpse appeared. What are we supposed to do? Should we dig him out and search him, or call the guys from the morgue and let them do it? Better make up your mind quick before that corpse starts. Well, obviously dig him out and search. Wendy Peridot heard 2 loud gunshots in the street, and now she's afraid that the bandits will break into her house to kill her and her husband. Shooting. Okay, so we're gonna get him on there. You don't have good shooting. You might be the second best thing there. Oh, you would be amazing on that mission. Let's put you in there. Exactly what I need. Okay, so 2 officers arrived back at home base, or headquarters, HQ as you might call it.
Code I.
Whoa, this is purple. Someone stole a VCR from the Elmer family residence. I don't know what to do here. Are we looking for someone? Find somebody all around. I don't think you need oh man, what if... And then we'll send... Oh, can you only send one person? Whatever. You can do it, man. Oh, what is this? There weren't any gunshots. The two loud backfires came from Mrs. Peridot's neighbor's mop. She built one that runs on a mixture of alcohol and manure. You seen the price of diesel? I don't need it if you've got to pay that much. Okay, 2 more cops arrived back at home. Mr. Nash, we searched the corpse. There was no ID and no cash, but we took off his boots. There were plenty of preserves. That's quality footwear for you. You've received leather boots. Okay. Got some valuables, but nowhere to keep them. You just have to leave them in the corridor until you find a better place to put them. Maybe you'll be lucky and no one will walk off with them. Wow, police stealing from police.
47 in progress.
A woman reports that her baby, along with the stroller, was taken while she was picking up her older son from kindergarten. I literally turned away for a second. I was helping Christopher put on his scarf, and the stroller just disappeared. Okay, so we have a kidnapper, a potential kidnapper. So we're gonna need somebody with some strength. You're definitely one. And maybe some... You'd probably be the best thing here. Okay. So kidnapping, I guess we'll send 3. Can't mess around. Serious offense, man. Outside the kindergarten, there's a man who looks like a drug addict. He's pushing a baby stroller. Turn on siren, pull in front of him. Hey Pops, what's your baby's name? I think pull in front of him so he can't, we can kind of block him off and he only has one direction to go, really. What would you need from this? Pull in front of him, it's just like you're intelligent. Yeah, I guess this would be the best one. Oh! The patrol car pulls in front of the suspect. He ditches the stroller and runs down a narrow alley. So we're not going to drive after him in a narrow alley. Shoot the suspect with a taser. Chase after the suspect. Honestly, I think shoot the suspect with a taser, especially if he's kidnapping. The cops done the criminal with a taser shot. It turned out that he wanted to sell the stroller for money to feed his drug habit. He was so strung out that he didn't notice that there was a child inside. Wow! Get this old man some speed. We're reaching 24 hours, which we should be. Well, apparently we're doing one more here. Smelly Goose Bar. A bartender is complaining that an old disabled man is standing near the entrance to this bar, selling homemade alcohol. Uh-oh. Be careful with him. I think he's only pretending to be crippled. Oh god. Okay, so let's get someone with some good strength. Oh shit. You're definitely going. Anybody with negotiation? I might send him to you. And maybe just for the experience. Oh, he's back. Interrogated some of the witnesses and prepared for. Okay, so we don't have enough evidence right now. Who would be our other suspect? Plumber and a schoolboy. Okay, so we're gonna leave that case open for now. Mr. Nash, it's good to hear your guys who started working on my investigation so soon. The cops in Sherpwood aren't as bad as everyone says. I'm not a poor man, but someone steals something from your home, they steal the most valuable things of all, your sense of security. Today, they took your video player. Tomorrow, they take your wife. By force. You know what I mean? I can't allow this. So I'm ready to do whatever it takes to bring them to justice. I have a small business for installing water supply system in homes. In other words, we install toilets so homeowners don't have to do the business outdoors. Oh shit, it's that guy. Okay, anyways. In other words, blah blah blah, outdoors. Here's what I propose. If you put your best people on this and solve the investigation, then in return, I'll install brand new toilets for all cops in the area. You can't imagine how grateful the guys will be. Do you think they like to freeze their asses off outside, especially when it's late at night? What's with these people installing toilets and stuff? People are being weird. Who wants some witch moonshine? The old invalid is honking his wares. Shaking his crutch in the air, it'll turn any cripple into a man. People who gathered around hoping for a taste. Order the man to close up shop? Or do we no, he's not, we can tell him to just close up shop. The crippled man accepts the situation and surrenders to the police, while his customer is gripped and warned. Birch got an upgrade here. His intelligence are super high, which I love. Let's do strength. I think each cop should have strength. Oh my god, Rosencrantz is really hurting. End of the day. So we got 18 bottle caps. That's how we're gonna pay our guys, because we're cheap as fuck. Randon. Jesus Christ, you see that guy's thing? 35 bottle caps though. Damn. That is insane. It's one less bottle cap. I honestly am gonna hire him. I want to have as many officers as possible, just due to the fact that I can kind of Fire anybody? Okay, good. You didn't say anything. If you would have, I think I would have fired you there. How many do I have? 8 out of 14? You're definitely taking the day off. You're coming on. You're coming on. And you're coming on. Actually, you're also coming on. We're going to bring the whole force today. Okay, so before we continue, we are going to stop it here. Main menu. Are you sure you want to quit the current game session? How do I know when it saves? We're going to take a chance. I'm going to say yes. Anyways, that was episode 1. Peace out for now. We're going to continue.